You guys know what a kata? Huh. This loss that I've been staking, and I spend my nights awakened by the thought that one day you'll be here. And the way back, I thought I knew. I didn't know if I'd ever find you. No, all I could do is just forgive you and wait. I'm still lost, but I don't plan on breaking. No, if you don't see it, then I say you're mistaken. I say you're lost as I am. How can it be that you're right here in front of me? I've been right here waiting. And how do I know that you weren't here all along? I have been right here waiting. No, I've had the test, and I stood the best that I could fight. Tell me, how can it be that you're right in front of me? Oh, I have been right here waiting for you. I've been right here waiting for you. I'm still lost, but I don't plan on breaking. If you don't see it, then I'd say you're mistaken. I'd say you're as lost as I am. How can it be that you're right here in front of me? Oh, I have been right here waiting. And how do I know that you weren't here all along? I have been right here waiting. I stood the test and I fought the best that I could find. So how can it be that you're right here in front of me? I have been right here waiting for you. Alright, I have been right here waiting for you. Take me high, you could take me low. You could take me anywhere you want me to go. And I'm just tired of this stagnation. Oh, you got me searching on my own. You got me searching for my own kind of salvation. I was working too hard, I was moving too fast. You were working in everything I wanted and what I had. I was telling you right, and I was telling you wrong. I was telling you, oh, I don't know if I belong. Oh, yeah. Oh no, you got me searching for my own. You got me searching for my own. Oh, if you take me me high, and you can take me low. You can take me anywhere you want me to go. No, I'm just tired of the stagnation. You got me searching on my own. You got me searching for my own kind of salvation. Oh, salvation. You can take me high, take me high. You can take me low, and you can take me anywhere you wanted me to go. I'm just tired of this stagnation. You got me searching on my own. 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 You got me searching for my own. Take me high. You can take me low. You can take me anywhere you want me to go. I'm just tired of the stagnation. You got me searching on my own. You got me searching for my own kind of salvation. You got me searching on my own. You got me searching for my own kind of salvation. A rebel from Beverly Hills. Oh, from Beverly Hills. From Beverly Hills. I was born in a hospital, smack dab in the middle of Beverly Hills. I had everything that a young boy would ever hope to have. I knew from a young age that I was different, that I was biding my time. But as I got on the outside, my father told me I was born to be a rebel, and I don't take shit. I was born to be a fighter, fighting for nothing. And I was born to be on the outside, on the out looking in. I was born to be a rebel from Beverly Hills. I'm tired of the two-step. I was one step away from losing my mind. I gave it just one chance, then more chances before I would find I was always in my own way. Oh, yeah. Was it my father who said I was born to be a rebel and I don't take shit? I was born to be a fighter, fighting for nothing. And I was born to be on the outside, on the out looking in. I was born to be a rebel from Beverly Hills. A rebel from Beverly Hills. Who knew that I'd land here so far away from my kind? I knew I was lying when I said I would be able to find something tangible. And now I'm the loser. Can't find his way. I was born to be a rebel, and I don't take shit. No, I was born to be a fighter who fights for nothing, and I was born to be on the outside, on the out looking in. I was born to be a rebel. a rebel from Beverly Hills. Everybody crossed me, oh, when I fought back. That gave me a reason to attack. As I held on to the promises, and I held on to the promise of the future. Oh, the promises of the future. I was born in a hospital, smack dab in the middle of Beverly Hills. I was born a young boy, and I never could ever hope to have. I knew from a young age that I was different, that I was biding my time. When I got on the outside, oh, I tried everything I wanted to try. Have you read Magic Mountain before? What? Magic Mountain? You don't want people to know. I'm recording right now. I'm gonna write something for this magazine, I think. I don't like this typography totally. It's kind of like Mark Danielewski, where like you have to like turn it around and shit. There's a girl in here. There's a story in this magazine about a girl who also like ended up having to take Adderall every day, and she says like it was similar to what I gone through. In 2023, the United States runs out of Adderall and its generic counterparts. The once great city of New York becomes the one maximum security prison for the entire country. A 50-foot containment wall is erected along the New Jersey shoreline, across the Harlem River, and down along the Brooklyn shoreline. I like this. It completely surrounds Manhattan Island. All bridges and waterways are mined. The United States police force, like an army, is encamped around the island. There are no guards inside the prison, only prisoners and the worlds they have made. The rules are simple. Once you go in, you don't come out. What? Why though? Because of no Adderall? Do you think most businessmen use Adderall? I don't know why you would if you don't have to. I don't know why you'd want to be on it all the time. I mean, you would get tired of it, I suspect. If you didn't need it. It's kind of sexy. Picture. How's Christian? Oh, you know what my therapist told me? He said that my childhood could results in something like called grip, like a gripping in your chest. Yeah. Like that you have like a sense that someone's gripping your heart basically like for your whole life. Oh, yeah, but it's going away. Oh, good. Yeah. I told Amanda Fortini we should go to dinner with them when she's in town. Mixed amphetamine salts. That's what this piece is called. Running her finger. Oh, I guess it's just a header. Mixed amphetamine salts. Running her finger along the seam of a box of vegan Jello, Canyon felt unconditional love for every one of her fellow patrons at Key Food. 5'5", 24, honey blonde, and not allowed to weigh herself for mental health reasons. Canyon had an MFA in textiles and humble breasts. She leveraged in tight Anna Sui t-shirts. Canyon wasn't suicidal per se, but she wasn't obsessed with being alive. Lately, she couldn't quite simply get anything done. Her psychiatrist suggested a trial of stimulants. Now, 1 hour into generic Adderall, Canyon reached for a tub of miso paste with what she could have only described as dancer-like grace. Canyon felt ticklish and precise. She thought about cracked pottery, aniseeds, Michael Kors, resin, drop shipping. She wanted to link an Amazon store to Alibaba. She understood why Kelly Ripa doesn't eat hard food before noon. How Kelly Ripa's first chewable meal is a green apple blended with 2 tablespoons of almond butter and a teaspoon of cinnamon. Party Rock Anthem by LMFAO was playing. Canyon read the nutritional information on a jar of ginger carrot sauerkraut. A sporty Australian making loud plans about tempeh had a low ponytail in a way that grated Canyon. Red Foo and Sky Blue saying, "I'm running through these hoes like Drano." Did they have cassava flour wraps here? Probably not. Canyon felt sharp and contemporary. Sharp and contemporary? What does that mean? She wanted like sharp, mentally sharp. Okay, but like I don't know why. There's something about that phrase where when you add "and contemporary" onto felt sharp, it makes me think of sharp in the way of a knife and not like clever. Because like you felt a sharp contemporary knife or something. She wanted to go home and fold thongs and type words on her laptop and sign off emails with a dash and letter C. Glints of light reflecting off plastic clamshell containers of grab-and-go cocktail shrimp caught Canyon's hazel eyes. They reminded her of Tony Robbins, compact and muscular in their power. They reminded her of hemorrhoids. They looked cerebral and squeaky, naked on a single romaine leaf. The shrimp were true. I have problems with this piece. I have some problems with this piece, but it might just be I have to take my dose of Adderall or something like that. All right. All right, the next one is dextroamphetamine sulfate. Because it's like different. Mixed amphetamine salts is like a form of Adderall, and so is dextroamphetamine sulfate, basically. I think this one might be better. Dextroamphetamine salt. They say it's more like meth or something. Canyon was on the F going uptown. She felt perky and calibrated on Dexedrine. She picked up a marshal's receipt on the floor of the train and said, "Is this yours?" to a fellow passenger. She looked cinematically at her. Like, see, the problem with that is that you picking up a receipt has nothing to do with you being calibrated. It sounds uncalibrated that you picked up a marshal's receipt. You know, it doesn't feel like I don't know why. Like, why would you pick up a receipt off the ground? And like, I don't know. It's just sort of a weird, not a common thing. Is this yours? Said the fellow passenger. She looked cinematically at her reflection in the door. No, she didn't. You looked at your cinematic reflection, or you didn't look cinematically. Like, what does that even mean? You can't look cinematically. You can look, you can appear cinematic in a sense, but you can't look at something cinematically. It doesn't necessarily imply the gaze that I think you meant it to. You should have said you looked at the window with the director's gaze and did a dozen kegels knowing the whole day was ahead of her. It was 11 a.m., the best hour for it to be. You have to say why, kind of, now. Like, you have to. You have to say, it's like, this is the most un-Adderall piece ever. Extended release stimulation reminded Canyon of her stepmom's Nespresso. Why? It's a total non sequitur. It's a total non sequitur. I understand vaguely how it could remind you of your mom's Nespresso machine, but at the same time, I don't know that it belongs there. Canyon was parched. She dug around for a throat lozenge. Under the subway lights, everything in her purse looked. Canyon was parched. Everything in her purse looked. Under the subway lights, everything in her purse looked. Canyon was parched. That's just not correct. And I think this is a first draft. She dug around for a throat lozenge. Under the subway lights, everything in her purse looked fake. Her tube of lip balm, she felt, looked like a bullet of cosmic energy trapped in the burlesque of being a lip balm. Methylphenidate. Like, these are great headers and good structure for a piece that's more about fucking Adderall or these pills. Like, I don't care about a fucking Marshall's receipt when you already have the different, like, I don't want to, it's not what it, I don't know, maybe I just have ADHD and it's just sort of, is anyone else seeing this? How gorgeous all the models are on the wheat paste and NoHo. I just don't get this piece. I'm sorry. I'm not reading it. I'm not finishing it. I don't get it. Oh, I need some time. That was rough. That was rough. But I think that person, whoever wrote it, has promise, and they should not like give up writing or anything. They should just, they have good details, but in the wrong place. Like, these details don't do anything for me. Not because they're just so, there's no context even to hold it, to anchor it, to give it any meaning. And it's like there should be meaning in the pills. Magdalene Taylor, the Adderall shortage. Adderall is not very cool. It's definitely not Lindy either. I know this Lindy. What is that? Is that like a conjugation of Linda, and lindo, and like from Spanish? And like, is that a new adjective that's been like neologized into English? A webpage from the Department of Justice titled CIA Contra Crack Cocaine Controversy tells me that people have been using the coca plant for medicinal and recreational purposes for at least 15 centuries. It does not, however, tell me anything about the CIA Contra Crack Cocaine controversy. Our relationship with Adderall is much like that of the vape, frighteningly pervasive and of unknown consequence. They're ugly in the same ways, representing the same values of convenience and rule abiding. I don't know what you're talking about. You can't compare a vape and Adderall. They're in different genres of thing. Vapes are legal like cigarettes. Adderall is a controlled substance. It's basically a drug, illegal, that you have to be prescribed. They're not similar. God damn. Does anybody edit this fucking thing? The fuck? You should not just publish any fucking thing at all. This is the worst. I'm sorry. These are the worst fucking Adderall fucking articles I've ever looked at. Fucking hate it. Let's see if this one's good. Oh, it's just a bunch of tweets. It's probably not going to be that good. It takes at least 2 weeks to get a refill. And last week, I called Walgreens for a status update, and they told me I was the 120th person on the Adderall waiting list. That tweet was better than every other essay I started reading. Well, for one, my procrastination is at an all-time high, hence this month late response. Charcuterie. No, they don't understand. It's not about procrastination. If you have ADHD, you're fucked. You're basically kind of fucked without Adderall. Like you really are kind of fucked. Like you're a spaz. It fucking sucks. But I mean, I'm sorry. Like I'm not saying that you couldn't do something like. I want to read this Chloe Wise interview. I think is going to be really good because I already read a little bit of it and I was very astounded. All right, let's do it. I'll do like Chloe and then I'll do Alexander. Alexander is the editor actually. All right, interview with Chloe Wise. I don't know who Chloe Wise is, but she's probably some sort of creative. Hi, can you guys hear me? I'm locked out of a house. It's not my house. This is Chloe Wise speaking, but it's a beautiful house. So I'm trying to get the Wi-Fi while sitting on the step outside. Classic. This is Alexander. How did you get locked out? Well, I got home and put my stuff down. I was like, I will go smoke exactly 2 cigarettes outside without any of my belongings. I left the door ajar, and then when I came back, the door was locked. It's an art collector's house, so there's so much fancy art. If you don't understand, like fancy art means millions of dollars. So there's scary security. I don't want to start trying to open doors and stuff. But anyways, I'm sitting out here in my hiking outfit, even though I didn't go hiking, looking like I hiked. Sitting outside with no water in the boiling heat with a pack of cigs and dwindling battery sounds great. But this is what we do. This is the life of somebody with ADHD. Chloe Mackey, I don't know who that is. Right. But her voice will be right. Great seg. Well, all roads lead to that one. Okay, so you have to quit. So you have quit Adderall. Wait, okay, so you have quit Adderall. I'm back on it. I tried to quit. I don't recommend that for me ever again. There's that influenced by the shortage. Did you think that this was the right time to try it? Yeah, I was wrong. It was the wrong time to try it. But I did try. So basically, the shortage happened, and I was like, that's fine. Great time to try Vyvanse. I'm sure many people had the same process there. Tried Vyvanse after a few days of not being on anything. I was like, this is amazing. I can stand up and be superhuman again. But it wasn't hitting right in a way. Yeah, it takes an hour. It wasn't hitting right in a way. Oh, Vyvanse. I would say Vyvanse is okay. It's fine. It's better than nothing for fucking sure. It wasn't hitting right in a way. it was making me irritable. I had that experience once where it was like too sustained, I think, or something like, and it was like it wasn't the right temperature. But I then kept, if you keep using it, honestly, like things do even out with all the medications, in my opinion. This is amazing. I can stand up okay, but it wasn't here. So still, so much of the ADHD stuff was coming through. I was able to paint and, like, pound my chest in a Hulk Hogan way as usual. But I thought, this is all messed up. I can't believe I'm still relying on these drugs, these stimulants. Well, it's not your fault that you were born into a world that requires you do work for a living, and if you don't, everyone makes fun of you basically, and you become ostracized from society. Is that your fault? Okay. Well, it's not your fault. No, I don't. I don't think so. And if honestly, like, like, what do we live for? We live to have fun, to like, to no, we live to express and create and be productive. And if you can't without them, then why live with them without them? Why live without them? What is the big deal? What is the big fucking deal? Plenty of people have to fucking take plenty of kinds of weird medications to live. I thought maybe I should be natural, come to nature. Why? I understand that. I understand that impulse. I saw a biohacker. Ugh. I saw a biohacker inspired idealized path. Yeah, me too. It really worked. Wink, wink. I'm gonna do circadian rhythm. Yeah, right. I'm gonna try mushrooms. Yeah, sure. Try that. Yeah. Uh-huh. I'm not gonna even read this part. Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. You got nothing done and life sucked. And it slowly gets worse, and you build up more and more awfulness and more, and you're also not getting anything done. And everyone thinks it's just because, well, no one thinks about other people really, but you think it's because you're lazy, but like, it's really, speaking from experience, it's horrible. It's like, it's really bad, especially if you want to be a writer. But that's all. Like, I don't want to read too much about that shit. Sounds like she's got it. ADHD. I think it's a good topic. Adderall is, and stimulant medications is a great topic. I didn't like this. I didn't like why. Like, no, you just make it fucking normal. Just make it fucking normal. There's no good reason for this. It makes you really read this quote, I guess. But, like,